Talking about transfers, yes, this has come some time ago. It has died down, and now it is coming up again. Of course, we know Real Madrid, they have a certain right back known as Dani Carvajal. He is not getting any younger, and they are looking out for a possible replacement for Dani Carvajal. And of course, a Liverpool man name was mentioned previously. It died down. Now it has come up again that Real Madrid are keen on signing Trent Alexander-Arnold, who has 1 year left in his contract with Liverpool. Yes, it has come up again. Sonny Bobo, the Malian Canute Arnold to Real Madrid. Like I said, they were sometime interested in Reece James, but because of his injury, maybe they had to quench that interest. And of course, they're looking for possible a young player that can actually take up that position at Real Madrid. Dani Carvajal isn't getting any younger. And of course, the name that has been mentioned again, it has been mentioned previously, it has now come up again, is a Trent Alexander-Arnold. Just 1 year left in his with his contract with Liverpool. Can you tell something about you saying that this transfer materializing anytime soon?
Okay. Yes, there's a possibility, and like we said, I think Real Madrid, it seems that the priority is more of a right back. They need it because they look at Dani Carvajal. He's getting older as each day passes, and they need a right back. They need a suitable right back, and they've been linked with the Chelsea. What's his name?
Reece James.
Reece James. Now it's Arnold. I know that he has come up before, and it's coming up again.
Exactly.
And they see him as, and they also see him as maybe a player that can, because of his passing rate. He has a good passing rate, but defensively, that everybody knows that is one of his weaknesses defensively. But Madrid, I think they don't need to worry about that. They have the defensive setup that can actually cover, and they can actually make him a better player in terms of Spain may even suit his kind of football. So I think if they want him, one thing about Real Madrid is that if they want him, they will get him. Because I believe he's interested to go.
Yes, he is interested.
Yeah, exactly. So if they want him, because if you look at, I think this player, what is it called? Manchester United got this young. Exactly. If Madrid wanted that guy, you know definitely they will.
Of course they will go for him.
Because they didn't want to pay such amount of money for him. And even PSG didn't want to pay such amount. So only Manchester United wanted to pay that amount of money because of the talent. So Madrid felt, okay, it's not something that is not an urgent need. So yes. For Arnold, I see it both ways. If Madrid wants him, he will go, and if Madrid wants him, he will go. I think that's just it.
Sonny Baba, Canute says Madrid wants him, he would go. He is 25 years of age. Of course, we know Lucas Vazquez. He can play as a right back, but that is not his original position. And Real Madrid are looking at the 25-year-old Liverpool player Trent Alexander-Arnold. Are you see him leaving Liverpool?
You know one thing about Real Madrid. Of course, we all know what they stand for. No player. I hardly see players saying no to Real Madrid. You hardly see a player coming to say that no, I don't want to go to Real Madrid. You hardly see that, and I don't see Arnold saying no to that. If we were to be maybe let him go to, okay, you want him to go to Manchester United? Yes, I would say no. I would be doubtful about him going to Manchester United. But to Real Madrid, I don't see him saying no, because right now Madrid needs somebody in that position. Yeah, just like Anuche mentioned, Kamara is aging, and they need somebody that would, Madrid like to bring somebody that will grow with the trend, with somebody that has been there for a very long time, so you blend together with them. So that's exactly what they know how to build for the future, and that's why they want to be. Though the age is 25, no doubt about it, but they need somebody there because Carvajal is aging, and they need somebody. So I see Arnold agreeing to that deal. I see him moving. Because sorry about that, and also you know that Jurgen Klopp is no longer there, so maybe that would have been something that would have maybe persuade him to stay with Liverpool. But since he's no longer there, we might just see him making that move to Real Madrid.
All right, yes, Alexander-Arnold is the name that I have mentioned that Real Madrid are interested in as a right back. I noticed somebody said the fall of Liverpool would be epic, considering these big name players if they eventually leave. Mo Salah, of course, his name I've mentioned. Trent Alexander-Arnold, his name is equally mentioned, and a couple of players at Liverpool.
These players for now, they are still there. They've not left. Talking about one thing I know about football. I've been watching football for a long time now. I can say this. I'm experienced. The Premier League is like a pregnant. You don't know who is going to do well or not. Yeah, there are a couple of teams you know that okay, but I don't see, because this is a new era. If they allow him go, definitely there will be a replacement. There will be somebody that will come in. I know definitely there will not be the Liverpool we know in terms of losing a couple of players, but that won't be the way the person put it. It won't be the end of of Liverpool at all. You don't know what will happen. So I think, but for him leaving, I think his time. I feel it's time for him to leave, because when you've won everything in the club, you don't have anything to.
For another challenge.
Exactly, look for another challenge, and this another challenge is a place you are going that you know that the challenge will land you a lot of trophies and a lot of superstars there. So I think who do want to make such
young lads everywhere.
Such move.
So, but if he eventually leaves, if and only if Trent Alexander-Arnold leaves Liverpool, do you see Joe Gomez, replacing him in that very right back position?
I don't think Gomez will
go to the market to get somebody else.
I think they will get somebody. Maybe for the meantime, Gomez will be just try to fill in there, but I don't see him being that person that can play that position very well. Yeah, he's been playing off position and another, but I don't see Gomez being able to play in that position. But Liverpool definitely, if he leaves, they are going to get somebody to play to replace him Arnold in that position.
Can you say, when you talk about right back and left back, one of the attributes they ought to have is a pace. And if you look at Joe Gomez, he is a pacey. Defensively, he is a solid. Why won't he be able to fill up that position? Because if you look at Liverpool recently, during the former manager Jurgen Klopp, he has always been a second feeder. He has never been regarded as the starter in that very team, be it the right back position, be it sometimes when he talks in the left back position, be it the centre back position. Isn't it the time for him to actually reclaim that right back position if eventually Trent Alexander-Arnold officially leaves?
Yeah, that's an option. Sometimes when a player leaves, the market is not really it's not always the answer. When you have players and you don't forget the young lad that feeding for Arnold when he got injured. What's his name? I've forgotten the name. Can you remember the young lad that feed him for a couple of times that did well?
There was a game he scored an own goal. I'm trying to remember his name right now.
Yeah, the young lad. I think I'll try to remember his name later. So I think they have options to feed. But if the coach feels that okay, in this kind of economic situation or financial situation, that
all can go together.
Yeah, for with clubs now with the FFP rule. You don't just spend anyhow, because for you to get a good right back or as good as Arnold, you cough out nothing less than 30 million. Nothing, and that money would have been put in a better place. So if you have position to feel like Arnold and the young player, I think I will remember his name later.
Conor Bradley.
Exactly. Those two players can eventually feel, because they've proven themselves. Klopp brought that guy when nobody expected him and gave him that confidence, and Gomez is there. So I think those players can fill in.
All right, so let's watch and see if eventually Trent Alexander-Arnold officially leaves Liverpool. Real Madrid, they are interested in him. The interest is beginning to get concrete.